Up first, a story not to be missed.
Have you ever sprained an ankle, tweaked your back, or injured yourself playing a sport? If you have, then you've probably been through the hassle of running from office to try and get a diagnosis, imaging, and treatment. Imagine if you could get your diagnosis and your treatment in one place. Introducing the modern way to tackle pain relief.
I got into ultrasound when I was a student in physical therapy schools. I've worked as a physician extender essentially my entire career. I worked to bridge the gap between rehab and the medical department through the use of ultrasound. Most people treat their body like a rental car and don't want to do something about it until it's impacting something in their life. That's the majority of who we see in this setting. We provide a diagnostic level of care to make things so much more efficient, radically efficient compared to what you see in the mainstream physical therapy box. This is for anybody who has a problem that's impacting their life in a joint or their spine and their neck or their back that is impeding the function of what they do on a daily basis. Here at Modern Physical Therapy, we specialize in outpatient orthopedics, treating a range of patients. When you notice a problem that's impacting the way your body functions during the day and it's taking up mental space, that's when you want to go get it checked out. The typical course of action with a lot of people is they go see their primary care. Their primary care says, oh, you got some shoulder pain, go to PT. Okay, and they go to PT maybe for a few weeks, they're not getting better. No imaging, no other course of action. Then PT is like, you got to go back to where you came from. And so then that sparks a whole cycle. So when a patient comes in, on day one, we figure that out. We specialize in non-surgical management of musculoskeletal conditions.
As a physical therapist, my specialty is in biomechanics and sports medicine. My subspecialties in MSK, or musculoskeletal ultrasound. One of the benefits of modern physical therapy is that patients can come directly in or from a referral base, and they can get physical therapy evaluation, they can get their imaging done, and they can have a medical evaluation all in one day. So it saves the patient a lot of time and energy throughout all that process to having it all under one roof. On-site imaging is the musculoskeletal ultrasound, and we have X-ray on site as well. We have the standard physical therapy approaches that you would see in most physical therapy or rehabilitation programs. We do have the dry needling, myofascial, the soft tissue work. We do all the exercises. We have decompression tables. One of our locations does have aquatic therapy. It's under a non-weight bearing scenario, so you can work on joints, you can work on things with less pressure. So the sports medicine side, on the medical side, also has options for injections or procedures in-house that can help with patients' pain. We have a lot of variations and varieties of treatments. Anybody that has any type of pain or problems, we've pretty much got that handled. We are really the ultimate one-stop shop. You have everything here that can accommodate any of your pains or problems, from physical therapy to sports medicine and imaging and everything in between.
Finding the right place for your therapy needs is essential.
When you hear about a place, you always want to check reviews. Once you start seeing those glowing reviews about all the doctors that work here, you really brighten up and you really gain that confidence of wanting to come to a place like this and really see what they can do for you. They want to get to know you, they want to get to know all your underlying issues so they can further help you build all those strengths. I would tell any friends, if you have any issues, get in there and get help, because you will thank me later.
Better communication is key to better outcomes. And no one does it better than modern physical therapy and sports medicine.
Customer service starts from the moment you walk in the door. We know that it's the patient's time and they're in pain, and we want to do everything in our power to make them better. The top level diagnosticians here at Modern Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine essentially go through a residency program to get them through the board certification for musculoskeletal ultrasound. After treatment's done here, the rehab team does build out an elaborate and individualized home exercise program.
Currently, we have 4 locations in the East Valley. We're here in Mesa. We have Chandler-Tempe border, Sun Lakes, South Gilbert, and in Peoria. We do offer platelet-rich plasma therapy. It's a form of using your body's own healing capacity to address what the problem is. I have access to this information, and it is so cool to see, all the uses of it and how it's emerging.
To learn more about modern physical therapy and sports medicine, visit the website at getmodernmedicine.com or see the segment again on thebalancingAct.com.